You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers?
I want the truth.
You can't
Hurts
handle the
to
truth.
pass. Throws. Pick.
What a bad throw.
Horrible pass. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Stupid.
Stupid. Stupid. Stupid. Stupid. Stupid. Stupid. Stupid throw. Son of a bitch. What a bad throw. Stupid throw. Oh, stupid throw. Oh, stupid throw. Oh, stupid throw. Oh, stupid throw.
What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. I am cool. I am chilling. I am relaxing. And let's get the Eagles. You know, what's up? It's amazing how I see Filthy, I see Philadelphia. I've seen tons and tons of Eagle fans that have literally commented before we've gone live. And this is the thing that I find amazing. After literally laughing about Michael Irvin literally breaking his neck on their field, after constantly calling him, you know, overrated and a crackhead and, you know, and just hating the guy, now all of a sudden they are praising Michael Irvin because he said that they could be building a dynasty. Interesting? Kind of. I say, as far as the Eagles go,
Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype.
one more time? Should we do that one more time? As far as Eagles go?
Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype.
Yeah, I'm not ready to go ahead and drink the Kool-Aid here with the Eagles. But you see, I've got my son. My son is already here, ready to rock and roll. The only thing I didn't do was I didn't get my sound box. So let me grab my sound box real quick so we can get ready to get this thing going. We're about 25 minutes away from kickoff. Now, the interesting thing is for the Cleveland Browns, they have put down a new field last Tuesday, turf-wise, and it's going to be raining off and on. So it may end up being that, you know, the teams play cautious and don't play their starters because they don't want to risk them to get hurt on a new field that's going to be wet. There's Lola. What's up, Lola? Yeah, I'm burning for you, Lola. And, of course, there is my girl, Stacy Schubert. How you doing, Stacy? Angelica Barron. What's up, Angelica? How are you doing? Eagle fans, please don't chase the women away. Please don't scare them away. I mean, I know, actually, I don't have to worry about the ladies because they'll put a foot in your ass to start. At any point, they will take care of business. So, everybody, what were your thoughts on the Cowboys last night? Did you enjoy seeing what you were seeing from the backups? What a difference a week makes. I will say that was a great, you know, it was great to see them actually show up. But understand something here. We're talking about backups here. We're talking about guys that will be used in certain situations. This isn't the whole team. And I tell you, don't get too excited and don't get too upset by what you see in preseason. You know, the Cowboys, that is shit. If this becomes a playoff team, let's forget about, let's forget about this year. Over the last 10 years, the 4 playoff teams that we've had in preseason, out of 16 games, won 1 game. Cowboys are not a preseason winning team. We just aren't. We don't take much stock into it. The main thing that we worried about in that preseason game was getting some work in for some young guys, getting plenty of work in for them, which is good because we're going to be playing a lot of these younger guys are going to have to play valuable minutes. And forgive me, I've got a little bit of I still get the chest congestion here, so I've got a little bit of a wheeze in there, so my apologies. But a lot of these guys are going to play significant minutes. And finally seeing, I believe that Tyler Smith has now earned his starting role. He was a road grader, definitely looking better than he did last week. And he wasn't bad last week. He just looks like he's taken a couple of steps. Already, they're now saying, do not kick to Turpin, because Turpin is a beast. But again, it's preseason. It's preseason. One thing that was really cool that I actually liked seeing, if you watch John Machado, he'll show, let me see if I can find the clip. John Machado has a clip. Let me see. I always talk about the man in the middle, right? The nose tackle. Most people don't understand that a nose tackle, you won't get many plays. You won't see a lot of sacks from a nose tackle. It's not their job. Their job is not to get the glory. Their job is to occupy space and to keep the linebackers clean. Let's see. Trying to see if I can find this. It was on Bleacher Report. See if I can find it. Can't seem to find it now. Shoot. This is what kills you. You find a great clip and then you forget to save it. But there's a shot where Fornock gets off into the second level and literally devastates a linebacker. And what you have to understand is, as a nose tackle, your job is to make sure that doesn't happen. You don't get the glory. No, I can't find it now. But what I'm going to do, probably maybe later today, or the top 100, I think 430 is going to be out. See if we have, see if Dak's in the top 50. He should be, at least. I mean, we did have at 68. We ended up having, oh God, I'm having a brain fart here. But probably will watch that. But I want to break down some of the films and stuff in there. But what you have to see is when you see that the center comes off clean, gets downfield, and he jacks up the linebacker. That's the difference of what we haven't had in the past, where we've had defensive linemen who can occupy the offensive line and keep him from getting, oh my God, Fornock. Right now, Biotish better be looking over his shoulder. Biotish better be like, man, I better be playing lights out, because I can get pulled. I think the Cowboys would definitely look at Fornock and say, okay, you know what? We're going to give him an opportunity. Okay. Oh, here we go. The game. Okay, the game has started. Let's get Philly in here.
All right, here's Minshew. Hand off to Scott. Scott, big run. He's going to get up to the 45-yard line.
So Hurts is not playing.
Force Scott to start everything out.
Okay. Now let me know if that's too loud for Philly 500. Marley Green's hashtag respect.
A running back situation's fine. I don't think
Mac, yeah, that's kind of, yeah, Mac Jones already in the top 100. It's like, yeah, okay.
Oh, man, I would absolutely love A.J. Dillon. I can't see it happening, though.
All right, we got Minshew starting for the Eagles.
Here's Minshew for the 47.
First down.
Going to throw to Scott. Scott going to break a tackle, get a first down up to the 48.
Oh, I know they haven't. They haven't played, and they won't. They won't. They're getting work with the young guys. But when you start seeing what Fornock does, you could see that there could be a quick hook.
The brother screwed us. I got that all marked up. I'm sorry if I'm missing something.
Oh, the brother screwed us. I love my son Philly. I love him.
Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I agree, Trey.
All right, second down here. The first quarter's just started.
48. Minshew. Hands off Scott. Scott makes a move. And he's going to get about 2 yards.
Second down and 8.
Second down. It'll be great for a long term.
I still have my big. I have a barbecue grill.
I know people.
I've got a griddle, but I'm thinking about replacing them because now they've got bigger ones that actually have a lid on top of them. So I may be donating the other one I have to my man Jet D. They pick up about 5 yards here. It is third down and like 2 or 3. I've got my Weber big grill, which is 5-burner one that's there. I've got my deep fryer and I've got my smoker. So yeah, I got.
No, Hurts didn't play, Nate.
And I think we're going to be doing a Cuban sandwich, a big Cuban sandwich for the game to open up for Tampa Bay. Porter Rock, what's up, man? What's going on?
All right.
Philly quiet today.
3 for the Eagles. Here's a quick pass to Zach Pascal up to the 30. I like Pascal.
Nice pass
See,
by
that's what I'm
Minshew.
saying. You're going to use Pascal, those 3rd and shorts, and in the red zone. And you use Quez more between the 20s. But I like Pascal. He's faster than I thought. First down, Eagles. Great play calling. I love it. I like Pascal. Pascal is already better than Rager. Where the hell is Rager?
Oh, Lordy. Poor Rager.
Minshew. Looks, here's a quick pass. And Quez catches it for a gain of about, I'll say, 5. It wasn't really a good pass. Minshew looking pretty good so far. I don't like it. Does the camera angle look weird?
No, you just look weird, son. You just look weird.
It's like a weird angle.
Son, you just look
This
weird.
game is on NFL Network for you guys that don't
All right, the Eagles' first drive with Minshew is going right down the gut on the Cleveland Browns.
Here's Minshew. Back
So,
to another
you
turnover.
guys-
Quez makes a move.
Will the
He gets
Cleveland
past
Browns have a
30
good
yard
season,
line.
or are they just going to be
It's
screwed
showing
over
the
because of the whole
slant.
Deshaun
Pass
Watson
Westbrook.
situation?
You're not lying.
They seem like they're kind of shell-shocked at the moment.
He's out there. He ain't done shit. That was Pascal. I mean, that was
Danny, what's up, Danny? How you doing? I won't lie. This has been a nice drive by the Eagles to start out with.
At the 13. Minshew under center. Hands it off Scott. Scott
Nice drive by the backups.
breaks the tackle. He's going to get to the 6-yard line. Rager had that catch.
Yeah, they're not, and they won't probably the rest of the preseason.
When the Eagles jerseys to me, I can never tell the difference.
You feel bad for Cooper Rush?
That was
Yeah, that you're literally gone to Siberia of football.
Hey,
2nd and 4, stop right there. Be 3rd and 4.
at your eagle eyes.
Browns are going to have a bump season. I kind of feel that way. With the first 11 games without having really, although Jacoby Brissett is not a bad quarterback,
He didn't get.
but and their offense is predicated more on the run play. They might not be that bad, but sometimes expectations are the building blocks of resentment. So many times they think a team is automatically. Did he get it? Excuse me. So many times they think that a team is going to be great, and they end up just not quite getting it. So what I may do today is we may just watch the first half of this game, and then I can rest my voice up, and then we'll do our regular 5 o'clock live stream tonight. Since the Eagles aren't playing anybody, they go for a 4th down, and I don't. Did they get it? I don't think he got it.
It's weird saying that and not calling Esperita Booth. It's going to take me a while. Here's 14.
Oh, no, he got it. He got it. He got it.
Going to get it. He just got it. Just got it. This is why you need a big back. This is the perfect situation.
Linebacker safety almost filled in there well. He just did not level him up and push him back. He kind of bounced off of him. This is where you got to wrap up.
This is the perfect example of why you need a bigger back.
You mean like a Zeke Elliott?
Yeah, it was the second effort. Scott got it on the second effort. No question about it.
And looks like he's going to be down on the half-yard line.
I have to. Yeah, Pete says we need
Big Snow, it is going good, buddy. I'm a little tired because by the time I got finished watching the game, and then did my fireside chat and got it uploaded, and then went to bed, my wife was still awake and she was watching TikTok. My wife is like really into TikTok now, and so it's like 2:15 or so. She's still watching TikTok, and I'm kind of like, it's almost 2:30. She's like, well, you just came to bed for watching football. Now you gonna tell me not to watch? It's like, oh Lord. It's like I just want to go to sleep. Watson is not going to play anymore in preseason. They said after the judgment. I'm an Eagle fan, but okay, I hear you. We'll find out this season. I mean, seriously, preseason, it's 3rd and goal. Yeah, you guys should have been able to punch this in. 3rd and goal. And touchdown. Touchdown, Eagles. Watson isn't going to be playing anything until week 13. They're done with him as far as preseason goes. They're going to focus in now on Jacoby Brissett getting ready for the season.
Philly 500 say that? Get a clue, Philly 500. LP, a member for 28 months of Dingbat Nation, man. Thank you so much for all your support. He says, we need to bring back Leonard Weaver. Oh, my God. Leonard Weaver was good until he got hurt. Touchdown Birds.
Let me put up the scoreboard here. All right, nice drive by the Eagles. You got to give credit where credit's due.
In my opinion. Sing the rap. Where's the swamp rap? Where's the swamp?
Oh, Lordy. Joanne Gonzalez. What's up, JoJo? 1933. None of us were even around. Ooh. I should be very scared of Philly. I'm not playing them, so why should I be scared of them? It's not like I'm going to have to, get run over by Jordan Davis. If I had to be like, on the offensive line and face Jordan Davis, I might be scared then. But even if the Eagles beat us, okay. Okay. Sorry. Not scared. Not scared.
I'm going to go check out the videos that you got. Maverick says Jordan Howard. They need something.
Good to see the backups ready just in case of injury. I love the depth. Yeah, did you see the depth on the Cowboys last night on that defensive front?
Ball stopped looking okay.
That shit was pretty good there, guys. Pretty good. All right, Eagles. Nice textbook drive. Mixing up pass with the run. Getting into the end zone. Congratulations, Eagles.
Sanders and Hunt would be amazing. It would be. I agree. Yeah,
Play Philadelphia the way I do.
I know I look like him. I know I look like him. No question about it. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for being here today. Week 2 of the preseason. I can't wait till the real deal. When the real deal for you that are
we don't have much time. 18 days, 6 hours, 55 minutes, and 14 seconds.
So things get kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to stream a lot of Eagles games. We're going to stream a lot of Cowboys games. We're going to go after them Cowboys this year. It's going to be glorious. Let me see here. I'm trying to find that. I think I missed a super chat.
You missed a super chat, Philly? How can you do that?
Oh, there it is. Came up late. Fly Guy, thank you for super chat, my man. F Body Guy, I'm sorry I read it wrong. He says, donations to start getting your songs on Spotify. Let's do it. I'm telling you, I got a whole album ready to go. I can't remember. I can never remember the Trubisky song. I mean it too. I just can't remember it.
All right, Eagles kicking off here.
Super chat. He says, I love the Eagles O-line depth. Me too. I do too. And I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up to the chat here. I'm sorry if I'm missing.
Don't worry, Philly. We understand you're not in mid-season form yet. It's still preseason. Preseason for us YouTubers as well.
Devin Allen. Here's a return. Nice tackle. The Eagles make a play at the 15-yard line. Here is that Jacoby Brissett.
All right, let's see. No, I don't think that's Jacoby. They got some. They're not playing their starters either.
Why Why would the
Nice run.
Why would the Browns not play? Could somebody tell me why the Browns would not play?
Jacoby Brissett?
Would not play Watson. He's suspended 11 games.
They're
There's Dearness Johnson.
trying to get work for the other guys that are actually going to have to play the first half of the season. That was a nice run there, Philly. That was 12 yards up on you.
All out of whisk 'cause I lost my
It's Josh Dobbs.
Then I always forget what the new part is.
LT, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Nice drive. Enjoy the game, and remember, we will see. Of course, man. That's what makes it great, man. Up, reverse. He's got one guy. Oh, man. Great open field tackle, because I tell you what, if that guy did not grab him,
Dearness Johnson.
he's picking up 12, 15 yards, getting some speed up. As it was, they picked him up 4.
And around.
I'd rather watch the WNBA. Who the hell talks about 1933 rings, man? Come on. They're hell of a desperate. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. But, you know, they keep telling us we are living in the past.
Let me try to find it.
Screen pass. Man, tell you what.
It's weird. It's coming up late here.
Here's the thing that may be interesting that I heard from practice. Now, the Eagles don't use a lot of play action.
Johnson.
And so their team in practice doesn't see a lot of play action. The Browns do a lot of play action. And you can see
Flipping the birds. Thank you so much.
the Browns are actually picking up yardage on them.
None.
And that may be the Achilles heel for that defense of theirs.
Thank you for Super Chat. Hey, Philly. It's Philly fan always. How you doing? I'm doing good. How you doing, Philly fan always? Long time no hear. Good to hear from you.
Browns already down on the 40-yard line of Philadelphia. All day to throw. Jeez.
The Ernest, I like
Okay, quarterback runs, picks up 5. Philly, I ain't this what I'm watching. Dallas versus Con.
Dobbs back to pass. Looking.
Dobbs is working them down the field. They're down on the 35-yard line.
Why? I don't understand why Deshaun Watson's not playing. Can somebody tell me why he's not playing? If it makes no sense.
You gonna have him playing with backups? You got a guy that's $230 million. You're gonna put him out there with backups in a meaningless game? Why? You would only put him. I tell you what, the Browns are running the hell out of on the Eagles. But think about it, Philly.
2nd and 6 at the 40.
You're using this as like the Cowboys did. We're not playing our starters. We've got a new field out there. We've got bad weather conditions. We're going to put Deshaun Watson behind a secondary line?
I'll tell you that.
Come on, dude. You're better than that. Mickey Cox. What's up, family? How you doing, Mickey? Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so... Oh, okay.
Justin, thank you for Super Chat. Says, will Mark Holmes still be your dad? He hasn't been my dad since the second game we played. Matthew Goodman, thank you for Super Chat.
Oh, son. You know I will forever be your father.
First and 10.
By the way, King Dick back here, and so before we start this video, I gotta get this
I don't know who that
motherfucking
was.
thing out of the way.
Ford. Okay. They got running back. Jerome Ford. They got 3 running backs already. They don't need Hunt. Jeremiah Butler, thank you for the Super.
They're hoping that they can get Hunt.
Okay, that's out of the way.
All right, look at this.
Something like that. But I think it's something missing, right?
There's a flag. Oh,
Okay, so, no, the suspension don't
what's the
count.
flag? Is it?
One.
What's the flag?
Rush. Dobbs getting pressured. Now he's gonna.
Dobbs is moving that ball.
He's gonna run, and he's gonna gain a couple.
It's probably going to come back. There's a flag.
To the
Probably
10,
holding.
To the 9. I think there's a flag. I think a hold's coming back. I thought he stepped out
Holding.
of bounds.
Oh, defensive holding. Oh, snap. That's a wild card, not a divisional playoff win. Y'all only won 3 wild cards in 27 years. Okay.
You still doing your channel?
And yet somehow...
That's on us! That's on us! I'm the bullshit!
Uh-oh.
What do they do?
Philly 500 in midseason form.
I can't believe they call a penalty on us.
Is he already in midseason form? First and goal for the Doo-Doo Browns.
Against us! What's the penalty? The guy got pushed in the...
And Dobbs goes in for an easy... He walked into the end zone, Philly.
There you held us. First and goal at the...
Whoop, whoop. Wait for it, y'all.
Here's Dobbs. Fumbles a snap. He's going to have to run. And he's going to get in stupid defense.
Uh-oh.
That sucked. We came out like shit. Touchdown. That was a bogus call.
Oh, Philly is in midseason form already.
Field on us, they ran all over our ass. I don't like it.
Uh-oh.
I don't care if it's preseason. I don't like it.
He doesn't like it, y'all.
Defense was horrible. Man. Get them guys out.
Uh-oh.
That pisses me off.
Are you mad, Philly?
Tackles, the guy fumbled the snap there and he still walked in for a touchdown.
He literally not only walked in, Philly, he ended up doing the little pirouette as he's going into the end zone, kind of like, aha, Philly.
Calm down. Of all the people in the world telling me to calm down, it's mad.
Ooh.
Listen.
I know it's preseason, Philly, but you know, Philly.
Like, hey, we're
Philly.
Go through the motions today. It's preseason.
You play to win the game.
That was pathetic.
Hello?
I know it's not the starters, but
You
I mean,
play
God,
to
man,
win
you gotta
the
play,
game.
You gotta do something.
You don't play
Jordan
to just
Davis
play it.
got pushed around twice that drive at least.
That's
He
the
got
great thing
beat.
about sports.
You're right, absolutely.
You play to win.
They kicked his
And I don't
ass
care
there.
if you don't have any wins. You go play to win. When you start telling me it doesn't matter,
Then retire.
Get out.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I'm
matter.
telling you what, Kevon Wallace stinks too.
Ooh.
Jordan
Dobbs.
Davis was out there.
Dobbs.
And there were twice. There was at least one time where he got pushed back and they ran right
What?
up the middle on him. So
Jordan Davis? You mean Jordan Davis got pushed around?
That creates an interesting thing. You think they go out and get a safety? They're gonna go get a safety? I mean, what do you do? that was a bad
Jordan
call.
Davis got I was
But I
paying
hate
attention
the
to
fact that
Philly.
They go right down
Oh, goodness
Blitz
gracious.
their ass, dude.
Goodness gracious.
Defense looks
Justin,
very
wait.
soft, G-code.
Did I miss a score here? Wait a minute.
Plays that drive.
Cleveland's got two
That's
touchdowns?
typical, though. The Eagles wrote
Justin Price, I'm still his daddy. Woo!
You know? The whole defensive line got their ass kicked that whole drive.
I'm sorry, can you say that again, Philly?
Vaughn always stunk. He he doesn't do anything. 21 missed tackles, is that what it was?
21 missed
We got
tackles.
923 people
Woo.
here for preseason game. I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. If you're new to the channel,
There he is.
Make sure to subscribe. And once again, thank you guys for being here.
8 plays, 84 yards, 4 minutes on you guys.
I'm
Damn.
not mad at them at all.
Yeah, okay, they got the scoreboard right. For a second there, I saw 13-7. I was like, what the hell? Were they saying that drive was so good that they gave him 2 scores for it?
I said you had a great game last week. You got it. You over-exaggerate.
All right, so let's see what the Eagles do in the second drive.
Eagles fan here.
Jordan Davis. Yeah,
man,
Jordan
I
Davis was
appreciate
getting bullied
you,
out
man.
there.
Thank
I
you.
think he was saying he looked like trash.
I just ordered my Smith. Yeah, hell yeah, that's great. All right, here's the kickoff, and it's going to be a touchback. Jordan Davis was out there a couple times on that drive.
Yeah.
Wyatt, like
So you're saying that the game changer didn't change anything, huh? Is that what you're saying,
I'm
Philly?
out of whiskey because I lost my Trubisky. I know Philly was right to say. There you go. I know Philly was.
Jordan. Oh no, Tay Cowboys. What's up, Tay? Tay said he was on skis.
That's it. I gotta just remember it.
All right. So far we haven't seen much defense in this game.
They'll tighten up. Yeah, I know. All right, Minshew, empty set shotgun.
Eagles ready to fly into the rotisserie and be burnt to a crisp.
Watkins,
Damn.
First down. Nice move by Watkins. I got to make sure it was 16 and not 18, or I get people flipping out at me. So they'll tighten up.
Louis T.
I didn't like the defense. Yeah, they could tighten up all that. It's not the end of the world, of course. But I just
Oh,
don't like it. They look
got
like
that
they
one batted down.
lackadaisical. I love Quest too.
What about the last time the Eagles beat the Cowboys? Shout out to Smalley Meat Product.
The deflected at the line of scrimmage.
There's a flag.
So you gotta admit,
Hopefully that's
Tyler
holding.
looked good yesterday.
Oh, that's holding.
Big
Big time holding.
Watch it. I was doing the Philly Shakedown, and then as soon as that was over, I was on Bad Dog stream, and I was watching the game. And every time I looked up, you guys were getting a kickoff return. So I have to go back and watch it. What the hell? What's the penalty?
Ineligible man downfield.
Rock, what's happening, my man? It's a flag on the field.
Can't wait for Tyler to go against Jordan Davis. Oh, that's going to be interesting. That's a man-on-man right there. Watson is not playing. He's in street clothes. He won't play anymore this preseason. They already said that earlier in the week when they came down with the decision.
I say that every day, man. Quez needs
okay. It'll be they pick up 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Eagles. Penalties are drive killers, guys. I'm going to tell you.
Minshew back to pass. He's looking. He's got time. He throws over the middle, and it's caught. Deion Kane with the catch.
Does Philly look like he's already in pain?
Philly, Holmes got you on the big screen. I think he's great. Tell Mark Holmes that if he don't want me to copyright his ass, he's got to tell people. Since the people suck,
please, by all means, go over and tell him that Jordan Davis sucks, okay? By all means, please go over and say, hello,
you can't hear me?
Jordan Davis sucks.
There's Gainwell going to get a first down up at the 48.
Let me go over and troll him.
Can you guys hear me? Gainwell went hard there. That was a nice run by Gainwell. I like Gainwell. I do. Can he be a number 1 back? I don't know about that. That I don't know. I think that people think that, I don't know about that. All right, here's
another flag.
Hands off. Gainwell trying to get around the end. He's going to get up to about the 50-yard line.
Now, wouldn't that be something if the Eagles?
Yeah, we can hear. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Just want to make sure you can hear this beautiful voice.
Another flag on the Eagles? Now, wouldn't that be funny if they had 17 flags? Wouldn't that be funny?
Pinky up when you drink. It shows you have class.
Pinky up. Okay, Philly.
Yeah, I agree with you, S. Maria. I don't think he's a number 1 back either, which makes me scared if you lose.
Yes, Joseph, we got it. I'm the best Eagles content creator out there. I appreciate that. 1st and 18.
What the hell does that even mean? I look like Denzel Washington. What are you talking about? Mark Holmes sent me to say Jordan Davis sucks. Oh, Mark Holmes is scared. All right.
Oh, we're scared. We're scared. I love Louis T in the building. I want Louis T in the building. All right, we'll work on that one.
Pascal went through. He's going to call pass interference. It went right
What's the flag?
Pascal's hand. Yeah, your boy Tyler Smith is going to have a little problem with Jordan Davis. Don't worry about it. The bad dog.
There we go.
Bad dog. Cause he knows the Giants always. Thank you very much.
I don't know exactly how we got started. I think that Cop Pizzle was the one that brought us together because he was talking about, there's some YouTubers out there that are overrated. And he did a video about me and Philly 500.
And asked you, when was the last time Eagles beat the Cowboys? I can tell you the next time.
Oh, when is it going to be, Philly? When's the next time you're going to beat us?
Count last year,
One hopped it on that one.
The official symbol for it. But I'll ask you, when's the last time Cowboys went to the NFC Championship game?
Okay, yeah, you got me on that one.
1st and 10.
But we're not talking about 1933 World Championships, though, either.
And it is low throw. Did he catch it?
No, he did not.
It would have been a hell of a catch. But it felt
Is that Davis out there getting bullied? He was definitely getting bullied.
Rager is going to catch that. Rager, Nelson Aguilar, that's the worst thing.
All right, 2nd and 10 for the Eagles from their 47-yard line, 48-yard line.
Last time you've been in the NFC Championship game. December comes, December 1st.
Trying to run outside and loses 3 yards. 3rd down and 13 from their 43.
Season shirts this year. Get ready for it. 2nd and 10 to 48. Here's a handoff to Gainwell. Gainwell trying to get around the edge. He's going to go nowhere. He loses yards. Oh, Minshew has a noodle arm. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Minshew has to make a better pass. I agree. That's why when people say,
All right,
"Oh,
big third down
you gotta
here.
put Minshew in because Hurts don't have an arm." Minshew don't have an arm either. We got 921 people here.
We them boys,
Here.
we ain't never scared.
Make sure you subscribe.
And they run. Damn, big run.
I got a little something for you, Cowboys.
Big run. They get the first down.
We got 900. We got 379. Let's get up to 500 likes. We need 500 likes. Here's Minshew, 3rd and 13. He's going to hand off to Gainwell. Gainwell going to make a move, get first down up to the 40 to 39. Great run. It's a great call there. Gain of 16 on the play. 3rd and 13. Great run by Gainwell. Love it. I like Gainwell. I do. I just don't know that he's your number one running back. That's my issue.
They pick up about 4 on that one.
The Birds' offense is okay. Defense didn't look that good. They looked like they were sleeping that first drive.
Sleeping? They looked like they were getting abused.
Prime
Prime time. What's up, prime time?
3rd and 2, 3rd and 1. Juergens is a player. Philly 500 Minshew fans want him to start, but he clearly isn't the starter. He is not a starter. He's a good backup. He's a capable backup. The end of the first quarter already. It's end of the first quarter. Both these teams are going to just run the crap out of today and get out of here as soon as possible. That's what they want to do. I want the trade. I'm waiting for the trade at halftime. We got some Cowboy fans in here right now. I was talking about Cowboys choke season. It's something real, and it happens every year. And it goes something.
Oh,
like
here we
this.
go. Here we go.
We had one.
Yo, you gotta be motherfucking kidding me. We had one more play.
Look at this motherfucker running from a.
He got us.
What was that bullshit?
That is not
The
right.
brother screwed us. The brother screwed us.
What was that? We almost had one more play.
That's the most vocal I think Michael's ever been.
The brother screwed us.
The brother screwed us.
Screwed us.
At least they fought back and tried. Yeah, you literally.
Brother screwed us. The brother screwed us. Yeah, we had opportunity for one more play.
Ooh, boy.
I love it. I love that.
Oh,
Greatest
boy.
meltdown in the history. Cowboys choke season.
Oh,
December
boy.
2022. And the best part of it is Mark Holmes' defeated attitude. Well, at least we fought back. Who says that? I don't say that. I punch holes in walls and things through the window. You know what I mean?
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers?
I want the truth.
You can't
Hurts.
handle the
The
truth.
pass. Throws.
Every day
Pick.
I wake up. That's my alarm clock.
Horrible
Oh,
pass.
boy.
Oh my God.
The brothers. I want a brother scooter. I need somebody to help me. I'm bad at design. I'm bad at design stuff. I'm bad at technology. So I need like OBS. Somebody help me. I need somebody to help me design.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Oh, boy.
Stupid. Stupid. Stupid.
Stupid.
Stupid throw.
What a
Son
bad.
of a bitch.
Matthew Davis.
What a bad throw. Stupid throw. Stupid throw. Stupid throw. Stupid throw. Stupid throw.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, my goodness. I love it.
Yeah, hey, listen. Anybody can design. I'll split it.
The brother screwed us. Whoa, what a hit. That was a nice takedown to keep it from getting the first down.
For the Eagles. Start of the second quarter.
All right, here we go. 3rd down and 3 for the Eagles.
Here's Minshew. Quick
Minishew's he's been moving them methodically down the field.
Was that Britton Covey?
Davis has 0 push at this point. Big Bo looks better than Davis.
Right away.
They got the first down.
What? But he made the catch. I'll take it, yo. I'll take it, mother.
What was that?
Take it. The Phillies ace 34, man. Shout out to you. Here's a play. Gainwell first down. What's going on, Philly ace 34, man? He's a yo 500. Fly Eagles fly, absolutely. Can you tell Mark Holmes to moonwalk his alien abducted self back home? And Dallas still stinks. Choke season, and you're the man. Philly.
Oh,
Thank you,
Lordy.
man. Here's Minshew. Throws.
He looks better than Hurts.
Rager with a nice catch, too, at the sideline. He got hit hard. He got thrown. But he made a nice catch. Give it to Rager. The Phillies fans, man, you are the man. I will tell Mark Holmes. I think Mark Holmes messes with aliens. I definitely think Mark was abducted. There's no question about it.
Abducted by aliens?
Slammed on his head. I hope he didn't get a concussion. Hope he's okay. But he made a nice catch. I'll give it to him. All right, 2nd and 3.
Okay, here we go. They got a first down.
I bet you those corners so glad Devontae Smith ain't playing. Here's the handoff, Gainwell. First down up to about the
Dumped on his head.
yard line. Oh, Matthew.
Where's Dean today? Well, there was only one drive so far. I didn't pay attention. Lord knows, nobody from Philadelphia did anything on that first drive by the Browns.
Nice catch of Rager. I would like to see.
It was 84 yards, I think, on 8 plays.
Yeah, I think Mark probably. Bad Dog works for NASA. Mark Holmes works for the FBI. I totally.
I work for the FBI.
Candidate to 15.
What?
Here's Minshew in a shotgun.
Supreme King, man. What's up, man? How are you doing? Welcome to the chat here. We are just actually, we're having a preseason game here. We're watching Philly 500. Thus far, he's had one meltdown so far and literally said Jordan Davis stinks. But we'll see. We'll see.
Listen, I want to see Kennedy Brooks. I do, you know. That slam might turn Rager good. Oh, yeah. Like
2nd and 8 for the Eagles on the 13-yard line.
Philly,
Gainwell gets 3.
There's no pressure. I hope you're right, man. I do. I want him to be successful.
Deep team full of trash.
Right. 2nd and 8 to 13. Minshew. Hands off Gainwell. Gainwell. It's going to get about 2 and
Since the Eagles say we're trash. I mean, our chokers and Eagles are just trash. Okay.
Shout out to you. Says, will Gannon have a successful year this year? You know what? That's my number one concern. It's my number one concern is Gannon. I don't know. I don't know. He should. He has the guys that he needs. He claimed he didn't have.
Captain Tiaki, yeah, that was kind of crazy last night. That was definitely not something that we'll be doing on a regular. We won't be doing those game day. No, we're just not gonna do that.
Here's 3rd and 5. Minshew throws, caught. Nice catch.
1st and goal for the Eagles. Let's see if they can punch it in again.
That was a hell of a grab in traffic. Kane with a catch.
You're looking at the number 1 rushing offense. We'll see. We'll see. That was last year. We'll see what it is this year.
5. Offense answering. Minshew. Hands off Gainwell. Gainwell trying to get to the end zone and gets to the 2. 2nd down. Nice. It was a great catch. Bro,
2nd and goal from the 2.
Yeah, right?
Minshew. Gainwell in for a touchdown. Everyone should be Eagles concerned. They're not going to be what people think.
I'm so mean.
We'll see. We'll see. Now, here's what I can't wait to see is let's see the Cleveland Browns offense out here again.
I like it.
See if they run roughshod again on the Eagles.
The Eagles score.
So far, we have not seen much defense at all by either team.
I like the response. Go right down there and score. You know how many people today are going to tell me that Gainwell is now the number 1 running back? I like Gainwell, but I still can't say that. But I think Gainwell's...
Eagles talking about choke. Eagles suffocating themselves every game.
I'm telling you. Here's the extra point up and good. All right, so let's update the score.
All right. This is a pillow fight.
On Cleveland, crap.
Gainwell, he is a good back. He's a good back. He's a little light in the ass, but he's a good back. And let's be clear here. The Eagles are a good team. I'm not going to say that the Eagles are ass. I hate them.
After today, no more.
I wish they'd kiss my ass, but they're a good team.
Why would I not call? Do you really think that this has settled the running back situation? Seriously?
Are you worried about your running back situation there?
I think you need another back.
Yeah, because Miles Sanders can't stay healthy.
I think you need a bigger back. I do.
And one that can stay healthy.
I would let Kenneth Gainwell do do my taxes just based off of it. Yeah, me too. Like, if you want to build a rocket ship, Professor Kenneth Gainwell.
What?
You know, that's what his name sounds like a professor.
Okay.
Richie MC, thank you for super chat, my man. He says 5,500. Did you hear about Matt Corral's injury? Easy money cannot win. You should give him your.
Lions are going to destroy the Eagles' first game. I call it.
Good luck. I'm gonna get the name taken.
Philly, filthy. No, I mean, I'm being honest now.
Because it's my draft jersey.
You know, I look at the Eagles and say, you know, you guys got some players. You know, you got a great defensive front and stuff. You are not, you know, not slouches. You're not the New York Giants or anything like that. I can't stand you. I'll talk trash about you. Commanders own e-girls and cowgirls? Dude.
The Eagles were playing Green Bay. It was Monday Night Football. And
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I forget the name of the running back.
Johnny Wood says, I would never give them credit for nothing.
Their running back.
No, you got to be, listen, you got to be honest and fair now, okay? You got to try and be honest and fair.
My whole arm went in there. Dude, my parents were so pissed at me. But yeah, I lose it a little bit. I've actually calmed down over the years. We don't need 4 good backs. I think you need.
Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype.
I think you need.
Don't believe the hype on that one.
I just don't. It wasn't Dorsey Ledman.
All right, let's see what the Cleveland Browns do against that vaunted defense, and let's see how Jordan Davis gets pushed around this
Our
drive.
back is kind of overrated. I understand where you're coming from, though. But our little backs are a different breed. Scott and Gainwell pretty great. Well, you saw a good short yardage situation there. But if you look at the last drive, Scott struggled in short yardage. I think you need.
What, you're sleeping on a damn Commanders? My dad.
Compliment the 3 you got.
My dad's B-Day was on last week. Okay, so are you 10 years old?
You're right. But I think you need
Okay.
a complimentary back. I'm on Green. Yeah, I'm on Green. That's who it was. Ahmad Green. He broke. It was a 4th and 1, and he broke like a.
How is the Cowboys choke season? We are already set up to fail. If anything, this is choke season for the Eagles. They are the hype. Everybody thinks the Eagles are winning the division. I'd have to say that one. You know, we've been told we're trash, that we've lost too many players, and Dak is overrated. All right, 1st and 10.
Remember you were laughing at the Cowboys lost to 49ers in the playoff that last year? I do.
Oh, pass interference, and he caught it.
It's going to happen.
You're really entertained there, Angelica?
Here's Dobbs back to pass. 25 throws over the middle, and it is deflected up, and it is
Caught.
intercepted or caught. They're fighting over it. Flags down. I don't know if he made the catch. It's looking, by the way Dean's reacted, it looks like he made the catch.
Prime time. How are you doing, man?
I thought it. AJ says Green was the back. Yeah, it was Green. That's.
You got your mic on there, buddy?
How's it going?
Not too bad. I'm just kind of recovering from last night here. My voice is still a little bit hoarse and things. And I'm sitting here seeing Jordan Davis getting pushed around on the field.
But I gotta give you, like I said on the broadcast last night. Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta like mute my stuff over here. Like I was saying last night, I think Minshew is definitely a better quarterback than Hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dinking and dunking, but you know, if you're not turning the ball over, I'm okay with that, man. Like,
but you know that ball control. I mean, to me, that's kind of like what I'm looking at from like last night. The best drive we had with Cooper Rush, we started out 12 personnel. You know, we got a couple of really good runs in there. You start play actioning. You eat up a lot of clock, and you get that score. All of a sudden, you kind of make the other team one-dimensional. I like that. You know, some people like 3 wideouts and just throwing the football. But, you know, I'm old, and I love kind of that old-school type football. But I agree with you. I think Minshew is definitely the better passer of the two. Hurts has got that more escapability and stuff, so it'll be interesting to see how they do with it. I think I'm sitting here looking at the Cleveland Browns that look kind of lifeless. Do they seem like that from seeing them at practice with the Eagles this week after the Deshaun Watson situation? It's almost like they're sleepwalking.
Yeah, the only person that seemed to be awake was the quarterback.
That was a bad pass, but see, I'm going to tell you what the weakness is for the Eagles defense. And I know this is not their starters, but they're not good against play action.
Don't tell nobody.
That play action, the dude was wide the hell open. If the quarterback had hit him, man, that'd been a major play right there. Look at this. They got sucked in so bad. Look at that. He could have run that for 10 yards on that one.
One day it's going to build up, and I'm going to have more than 100 people.
Yeah, I definitely think their secondary is a little bit questionable.
Yeah.
And I know, again, we're talking about secondary people and stuff, but
I had 2 receivers open and missed them both.
These are your guys are going to be.
Was that Jordan Davis on the ground?
For the Browns
Did you see Jordan Davis fall on the ground, and he literally hit the ground with that belly and bounced back up?
I wonder if you're a couple of moments before.
That was a big pass play right there.
I saw it. I just see it now.
Did you see it? Did it look like he hit his belly and bounced back up?
Like
Browns got first down.
Oh my goodness, man. Again, it's preseason. I tell people don't get too excited about what you see and don't get too upset. Yeah, Jordan Davis is now he worked his way down the line to kind of finally fall on the tackle, but you know, if we're talking about is this going to be a game changer, he's got to do a lot better than what he's showing up so far right now. This is against second stringers.
When my OnlyFans builds up.
Yeah, right there, he just got ate by the guard.
Yeah.
But came in at the end, but still.
Bill L, man, thank you so much for Super Chat. He says, Super Mark.
You end up putting this versus what we saw from Tyler Smith last night. Tyler had some really nice blocks. You know, the thing with Tyler is I think he feels like he needs to pancake somebody every single play. And sometimes in football, you don't need to. Sometimes it's just about making sure you're in the way and saving it for some of those.
You got these guys. So you wanted Jordan Davis so bad. It's like, well,
here's a handoff to Ford. Ford makes a nice tackle.
It's understandable. I mean, he's got a lot of. He was a very fast but big dude.
How about that?
You know, he's going to be a rotational guy. You know, what's the other guys around him? Like, I thought, Philly doesn't have a terrible line. I mean, it's pretty good.
He's been very quiet.
No, guys, I mean, with Fletcher Cox, Hargrave, and things, they've had a decent defensive line there. To me, to go ahead and say, this is going to be our number 1 pick, that was kind of like, okay, you're telling me that there's not other game changers that you really wanted?
I was more fearful about what they were going to do with the 3 first-round draft picks, but when they started switching and doing trading,
Terry Lee,
that made me feel better.
Yeah, and you know the funny thing is we suck at second-round picks. Kellen Joseph is definitely not the guy right now, and he's in a long list of where you can look and say we've just screwed up in the second round. But first-round picks, we've been great. And as bad as we are with second-round picks is how the Eagles are with first-round picks. We'll see how Devontae Smith works out. But they haven't had really a decent first-round pick since Lane Johnson in 2013. Nice kick there.
I think Smith's going to be pretty special. It's just, can they get other weapons to take the coverage off of Smith? You know, they got some pretty good. Of course, A.J. Brown's a good piece.
Yeah.
But it's like exactly, it's kind of the same thing with I said, you know, we say with Miami, and just like you got these amazing Ferraris on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got nothing, you know, you got no, you know, there's nothing to get them going down the field.
Right.
I saw they made one good play so far. Davis get tired.
So how do you feel about last night? Those kickoff returns, man.
Definitely. You know, it's preseason. You know, and this you're not scheming against anybody, and most of these guys are going to be role players or backups for the most part. So yeah, it's great. It was great to actually say at least we're not going to hear a whole lot of shit this week. The thing that's I'm still kind of old school where I want to see my starters play some, but I think between last week and this week, we got a lot of valuable time in for these young guys to get real-time experience. And that may end up boding well for us because we know a lot of these guys are going to have to play. I tell you, Tristan Hill has truly come on, and I'm not talking just about the strip sack fumble and fumble recovery. His pass rushing has gotten to be pretty good. You can finally see that maybe last year the ACL injury kind of slowed him down some, the attitude his rookie year, but it seems like right now he's putting it together. I dare say Tristan Hill looked better last night than Jordan Davis looks today.
Yeah, Hill, I mean, even when in camp, you heard Hill coming off the ball quickest.
But I'm going to be doing
he just adds to it. I think he's definitely making me eat crow
like on Zoom and
about
stuff too.
him
so that'll be
in
cool.
general. I think everybody. I don't think
No
anybody
pass
would come
rush
in and going, "This is Tristan Hill's year." You know,
agree.
watch him. You know, put it on there, King of the Hill. You know,
Well, it's still early and it's still preseason, but he's definitely turned the narrative around from where he was. I mean, you know, it was kind of like Terrence Steele after his rookie year. People were like, I don't ever want to see him on the field again. But now you look at him and say, hey, he's actually turned it around, and he's probably our third best offensive lineman. And Tristan Hill, you know, he's a big body. He's 300 pounds, and he can move pretty quick. If you can get him and Devell Gallimore in there doing well, and if John Ridgeway can get his pad level down, and Quentin Bohannon seems to have gotten his pad level down, that's 1,000 pounds worth of defensive line between the three of them there.
that's a whole lot of.
That's a half a ton of fun right there. Brian Green, what's up, Brian? How you doing, man?
What's going on, Mark? How you doing, Buggy? What's going on?
I figured I'd go ahead and send you guys a link for Zoom so we could do kind of a chill Zoom call in here. Yeah, last night got to be a little too much.
Well, I think
my head just about exploded last night.
I was looking at the comments. That was I took my headset off for a while just so I needed a break. You know, you sit in front of a computer screen or you sit in one spot and you're talking for a long time. It's not easy. I texted you that. It's not easy. I give you a lot of credit to do that by yourself.
Oh, yeah.
But just looking at the comments, they were, people were
leaving
in droves, and I was just
I got that.
It wasn't. I didn't mean to be rude on your channel. I just was getting. Just trying to be nice, please. This isn't about you. This is about Mark's channel.
Yeah.
He's allowing us to zoom in. You know, I understand it's hard. There's going to be some talking over, but if they were to and watch the YouTube channel, they would understand what you're saying. It's bad, when everybody's talking. But anyway.
But I always want to include people as much as possible and stuff. And, it's like, we'll try that and see how it works. But it was next to impossible to keep up with the game, to try and keep up with the chat and then carry on the conversations, because the questions were, when we got into Tony Romo conversation and the Ben DiNucci is going to be the Tony. It's like, listen, I want to focus in on this game here. Tony Romo was 2016. It's 2022, and Ben DiNucci is not going to be the next Tony Romo. I'm sorry. Okay.
And he's an alum of yours, so I know it's hard for you to say that, but listen.
Let's call a spade here.
It is what it is.
Sidearm Sally is not going to be the next Tony Romo.
And I off my camera and cry a little bit.
I was listening to your comment regarding the Eagles. Just real quick, Eagles. Let's everybody in the chat make no mistake.
They're a good team.
Are a good team. Nobody's saying that they're not a good team. I'm telling you, I expect them to be better. But listen, you guys are writing checks. I don't think they're as good as Dallas. That's the bottom line. You can add all the talent you want. I think Jordan Davis has potential to be really good, but as
he's got to work on his wing.
He has potential to be just a two-down player, and everything that you've given up for that, I think that's a lot. So,
the thing is, the way I look at a draft, you need a guy who's an instant impact player. Numero uno, okay? You need to get another starter out of it. You need to get a special team standout, and you need to get some depth. If you do that in one draft, you've done above and beyond. And so we look at this and we can say, okay, Tyler Smith, if he continues in the trajectory that he's playing, and, we see that he is not Connor Williams. Connor Williams would get manhandled. Now, we may end up having penalties because of Tyler Smith is aggressive, but he ain't going to get manhandled by anybody. You look at that and say, okay, we got a day one starter that could be an impact player, okay? Sam Williams, if you look at John Machada, he has a clip of him bull rushing. He's very raw. This bull rush, he literally rocks the tackle like he's an offensive guard with a safety on skates. His problem is once he rocked him, he didn't do a move to get off him. He literally ran right past the quarterback. All he would have had to do was put his arm out, and it would have been a sack. But he's just focused in on, I'm going to drive block this guy out of the way, and then forgot to move. When he starts putting moves in there, once you get that tackle rocked and then sheds it, he's going to be devastating. That could be another guy that'll eventually. I don't know that Randy Gregory has the strength that this guy had. Pure strength and speed.
Yeah, I think right now anything we get out of Sam Williams is going to be on the talent and athleticism
right
now, and then it's going to grow into just to hang around DeMarcus Lawrence, just hang around these good pass rushers. But he has all the traits to be a really good guy. Great,
right?
Yeah, but I mean, you can go a long way on talent.
All right, so now look at So as we're going through our draft, Jake Ferguson, 2 receptions, 14 and a half yards per reception. And his blocking ability, when they came out and they were running that 12 personnel, they ended up getting, 2 8-yard runs out of it, and then all of a sudden we're able to start doing play action. That's the kind of football that we want to play. So I look at it and say, yeah, Jake Ferguson, if he stays healthy, he's going to play a lot of minutes. So now you're talking about another starter right there. Tolbert, God, so close on the foot there of having a touchdown pass, 2 receptions. So you start looking at the players that we have in here in the draft. We got our impact player. We've got probably 2 starters at least in here. We've got a great role player, possibly in Sam Williams. And in free agency, you look at Turpin, finally we have a kick returner that you may fear. So from the standpoint of what we did this offseason, I know we didn't sign the big-name free agents and go out and get the A.J. Browns, but we already had a CeeDee Lamb on our roster. We didn't need to necessarily go out and get A.J. Brown.
I hope we see Kennedy Brooks.
Phil's kind of like, actually, we kind of do. But you understand what I'm saying, that, we killed the Joneses for not signing big names. But you look at, wide receiver for for the Giants.
Oh, yeah. You got
from the Lions that they signed last year.
Oh,
Galladay. You looked at last year when they signed Kyle Rudolph. Those were named players. People are saying, well, the Cowboys don't care about winning. And the reality is we did better signing a guy like Jaron Kearse and maybe a guy like Turpin than some of these teams that are signing big-name free agents. And if we end up having Sam Williams anywhere near the potential, you kind of replaced the Randy Gregory that we were talking about, $75 million.
They must be working on their...
Yeah. I love Turpin. I think Turpin, you just saw what he brought. He just
speed and
speed kills. And Phil, last year I think our punt returner was who was that, Mark? I'm drawing a blank.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah. So exactly. It was by committee.
It was by committee. There was nobody who was the designated punt returner.
And it was always whatever we get, as long as there's no penalties and we don't go in the negative, it's fine. No, you want to have that threat, man, because that's what separates. In a real close game, it could be one play like that wins you the game.
Yeah, and see, special teams play a bigger part than most people realize, too. If you have a good kick returner that's getting you an extra 5 or 6 yards, on a punt return, that's huge. That's that hit battle of hidden yards that most people don't seem to understand. But there's a big difference in starting the ball on the 35-yard line versus the 25.
Yeah. Jimmy Johnson was big on special teams, and you saw what happened.
Yeah, and I still worry about our kickers. I still worry about our kicking ability. But we have the potential to have good return teams, which will be great. Defense. Listen, defense is going to be the strength of this team. This defense, the speed that we have all the way around, even last night looking at guys like Luke Gifford that were actually moving around pretty well at linebacker and things, seeing the Tristan Hills. We're going to be able to go through, put a wave after wave of defensive linemen at you and wear out the offensive line.
All right, I got Philadelphia here. CeeDee Lamb is no A.J. Brown.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Thank God, right?
We'll see. You okay?
Yeah, well, so far, CD has been able to stay healthy. It seems like every year A.J. Brown has nicked up.
Yeah.
Somebody pointed out that A.J. Brown, I'm not saying he's not a good receiver because he is, but he definitely benefits from a running game. And
nice stop
like
there.
To stay with the running game too much. You know, I like Miles Sanders, but they don't run him enough.
He's always hurt.
Yeah.
I'm just watching this game real quick here, not to get off topic, but I expect the Eagles. I mean, Minshew has been a starter in this league. So, like teams like that have these type of players as their backups, they normally perform well in the preseason because they have all these starts behind them.
Yeah.
As opposed to us, where we have Cooper Rush, who is what he is, and we have Danuch and Will Greer, who I really like, but he still has to do it. So I expect the Eagles to move the ball. I mean, but
well, and this is where I'm a stat guy. I love numbers. Okay, math is my thing. Lord knows I butcher the King's English, or is it the Queen's English? I don't even know which it is. But looking at the stats, the two telling things from last week and this week is we were running the ball better. Both times we had over 120 yards running, and in both games we kept the opposition from running much. I think we only gave up 77 yards to 129 rushing the football, and that was what was really missing for us down the stretch last year. And of course, in the playoffs against the 49ers, they ran roughshod on us, 169 yards, and we rushed for 77, and I think Dak was 24 of it. So if we can be able to run the football, and we're not talking about our premier backs and our having Tyron Smith and Zach Martin out there, we get those big guys out there, we can be really, really a ball control offense, and I think that's what we really need.
Yeah, I was rewatching the game this morning. It's always better, when you do it.
It's hard. It's so hard to try and do this and watch the game.
I was watching it, and I was watching exactly for what you were saying. I was looking at Tyler Smith. Even McGovern had a good game. I think Ball, when he's not playing left tackle, isn't horrible. I don't know his future here, but I was happy. They ran the ball good.
Yeah.
And if Phil had asked me, who do I think the third back's going to be? I told you, and he looked good last night. Rico Dowdle.
Yeah.
He just got hurt last year. That's going to happen. So.
Army Mom Heather, what's up? Long time no see, girl. I agree. We need a field goal kicker. Now, Maher, he was about a yard short on that 61-yarder. It was straight. It was just not quite enough leg to get there. So, I think he's in a better position now than he was when he left. He may be a better kicker, but I'm still not crazy.
63, but I think what happens is they try, because in order to make something over 60, you have to do something a little different. Not every kicker just slams the ball. They do alter it based on how long it is. So maybe he just didn't give it quite enough. He has the leg. I saw him kick the ball through the end zone twice, last night. So to me, he's going to win the job, but not that I'm thrilled about him, but that's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah.
If I had to pick between the two.
So you're right on that one. Okay. All right. So we're feeling good about where we are right now. We know that next week we're not going to see any starters or anything like that. Now comes the hard part, because come Tuesday, they got to get down to 80-man roster. And it's going to be hard for those coaches this year. Usually we look at the defensive line and say, well, shit, we don't have any premier guys or anything right now. So, it's easy to keep these guys. It doesn't really matter. But now it's going to be tough to cut some of these guys.
Davis getting double team every time. Oh, yeah. He's getting double team.
Thomas Garrett, what's up, buddy? We're going to do our usual Sunday afternoon 5 o'clock live stream. I'm probably just going to do the first half of this game, and then kill the stream here with the Eagles. This was more like practice for me to kind of get in shape of Philly. He's already had one meltdown already, so he's already in mid-season form.
Oh, yeah, getting ready for that season.
Yeah, I don't see why anybody's having meltdowns. If anybody should have had a meltdown, it would be us
last week.
With,
Yeah,
with the 17. I mean, penalties. I don't care if it's starters, reserves.
Oh man, that should have been a pick 6. Damn, dude. Miller, you had it right there, dog.
Yeah, I'm behind you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to screw you over like that.
No, I'm not locked in. I have streaming it, but I have
the play was already in progress. Minshew, I don't know what he was doing there, and it was almost
yeah, right.
So Eagles
Neil O'Donnell.
That's where you're like, oh, don't.
Philly.
Horrible.
Hurtshoff's back, interception, and then the build up.
Wait, listen to Philly. What the hell? What?
I don't even like the play call. What's with the play call?
I'm surprised he didn't pull this one. Stupid throw.
215, 220-pound back.
Oh, Lordy, Philly.
It was
He's right about the play call. No,
I
it's the
don't know what
quarterback.
Hurts. The pass. Throws. Pick.
It broke out the commercial. He was already making
Horrible
a throw
pass.
as they came
Oh
back.
my God.
Yeah, it's probably one of those.
I mean, I think he's
you got to react off of the defender.
Yeah, and so it looks like he went to the back of the end zone. And
Right.
Stupid back shoulder.
Stupid.
Oh, Lordy.
That's funny.
That was a stupid. That should have been a pick 6. I would have loved to have seen that as a pick 6 just so I could ride his ass on it.
That's why you kick it. Special teams needs reps. We went.
Oh, that was nice, Angela Morrison.
We didn't do any
She
field
just
goals
texted
last
me.
week. I can't remember.
Angela did?
Yeah.
Even
hopefully
Hurts
wishing
don't
me
make
a-
throws like that. Damn, that was ugly.
Yeah,
That whole play was
Wishing
ugly,
you a happy. It's not your birthday, is it?
Yeah.
It's your birthday? Happy birthday, Brian. Man, why you say something?
Thinking out
No,
loud,
it's
buddy.
exactly right.
All
Both
right.
teams are vanilla.
Happy birthday, Brian. Man. Damn, I didn't know.
Starting with this
You know,
offense.
listen to
Cunningham
me.
and now
Like you've had
Victor.
COVID,
Oh,
so we'll
give
give
me
you.
Cunningham.
I know you didn't. You had a cold. Yeah,
My
like you just had a bad cold.
quarterback
That's
is
all.
Yeah. Okay. What we have is not going away, and you were right about how it's like good days and bad days. You think, hey, this shit's done, and then you wake up like, what the?
2 months to get rid of my
Team,
cough.
what's going on, buddy?
This shit
I
is
can't
like.
believe
I woke
it.
up today.
It seems like it creeps back again. So,
Yeah, I
That's how it was this morning, man. I was just like, damn, I feel worse today. It might have been that I was up late last night with the game and all that, and doing a whole lot of talking and stuff. So
stupid me, I went and got the shingle shot on Tuesday morning. I've been off all week, and I've been ill for 4 days. Bad.
nice run.
I didn't realize
That shingle shot is no joke. That sucker hurt.
Well, it hurt, but I had a lot of symptoms. If you look it up, I had every one of the symptoms for multiple days. But anyway, I can't believe you didn't pick that. Jeez.
Oh man, nice run, and it's holding.
Yeah, I'm seeing it now.
Penalties are drive killers. Now here it is. You picked up 15 yards.
This referee crew does love to throw flags as well.
Well, getting back to the run, I think teams are going to have to run to the outside on us. Eagles like to do that, a counter to the outside. So our DNs are just going to have to be stay in their lane and don't get undisciplined, and I think we'll be fine. I don't think many teams are going to be able to run up the middle on us.
Oh, they're not.
Don't. So we're gonna.
They are not.
Well, at least we fought back.
You know, and that's gonna allow.
First down, here's a throw.
Yeah, depending on where they're lined up. Just to go sideline to sideline with Parsons when he's playing linebacker, Anthony Barr.
But but with Parsons though, Parsons can run sideline to sideline. It's going to be difficult to run anywhere on that field against us.
There you go. I just heard Philly call you, shout you out.
Yeah.
All right, 2nd and 2.
Myles Garrett is a big man. Good Lord.
Nice tackle. Was that Davion Taylor on the nice
So,
play, loss of a yard? He wrapped up forward, and it's going to be 3rd down. Good play, Davion Taylor.
All right, so your thoughts on the Eagles so far for this half? And again, we know it's all
I thought
backups.
he had the chance to. I thought he had the potential to.
Are you as scared as they say we Cowboy fans are?
Would still be my #1
scared. I mean, that's the thing is like when you watch the Eagle fans talk, they're just totally off on some other world when they talk trash. It's like, oh, the Eagles are gonna be #1. You see it in the comment. Commanders will rank #2. Yeah, okay.
Oh my God, the Commanders.
Trash, you just want to just talk. You just don't. You don't talk realistically. You just talk. You're like, oh yeah, your high school teacher will have a higher score. I don't know. It makes no sense when they talk. It's just like, obviously, you know, we can give some props in the sense of the roster. We know that there's going to be, you know, just like last year, it's like there's usually some kind of push in the NFC East.
Right.
You know, you're crazy. Even if one's dominating, they're usually at the end. I mean, that's who I look at as possibly that team. You know, I'm not unrealistically looking at them going, oh yeah, the Giants are going to be ahead of you guys. You know.
Well,
listen,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
They're the talk of the town right now. They're the talk of the NFL. Everybody loves the Eagles. Well, yeah, and they love Eagles fans love to be loved. So they're what happened here? But anyway, yeah, they're loved to be loved, and they're taking full advantage of it. Not only are they going to win a division, they're going to the Super Bowl. This is their year. It's a repeat of whatever it was, 2016.
Be realistic.
Yeah, listen. I already said they have more talent. They went out and got a lot. Some may say they're almost equal, but the bottom line is you don't have to.
A lot of you guys didn't get to see Randall.
You have nobody on your team that's as good as Micah Parsons. You know,
your quarterback's not anywhere close to our quarterback.
He's not even close.
And I'm not gonna. And even with people saying that Zeke Elliott's done, I'll take Zeke over Miles Sanders.
Well, yeah. I mean, they don't. Listen, they're so unhappy with Miles Sanders because he can't stay healthy that they're already, the coach is trying to get the Cleveland running back.
Right.
Yeah, that's been the talk of the town all week here. Oh, even Philly was saying that Sirianni's talking to
Kareem
Hunt on the sideline.
Yeah.
Well, they want to trade him just as much as I don't think they would care, but
I mean, I love McNabb. McNabb would be my number 2.
Don't be surprised if they get Kareem Hunt, but is that the difference? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see on it. But and I'm not saying that the Eagles aren't a good team, but the way they're made up, you would think that this was like the '85 Bears or something.
Yeah,
the hype that they have built.
They won't ever give us props. We always suck. Like Philly says, Dallas still stinks.
Yeah, I've seen Randall live.
Listen, we know the Eagles don't stink. But you, okay, now you talked a lot of junk. Make sure you're here when it doesn't go your way.
Yeah.
So you go your way once.
LT says it's not the talk of the town, it's media, bro. DC moves the ratings, so they need the villain. That's us. We are good, but we will know when the games are real. Stop playing into the drama. Shout out to LT with the big super chat. But you're right. We move the needle for all of the media, okay?
Yeah.
They get paid because of the Dallas Cowboys.
Exactly.
Randall's arm it was like a slingshot.
I don't think you're going to see McCarthy walking around with a Beat Eagles T-shirt the week of the game.
No.
So they want the heat. Yeah, like they want everything. Well, you're going to get it.
Let's see if the Cleveland Browns can get down here this 2-minute drill. They're getting this drive going that started out on the 4-yard line, 5-yard line. After the Eagles choked.
They're not getting any pass.
Now, this is where you look at it and say they went for it on 4th down. It should have been a pick 6. That's kind of a game changer. If they go ahead and they get even if they just get a field goal out of here, to get it within 1, the Eagles should have been up by at least 7.
Well, I just saw Jordan Davis go one-on-one with the backup, and he didn't get. If he's this all-world, he needs to get closer to the quarterback, correct?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a run stopper. I mean, this is what we've been saying. He's going to be a good player, but please, don't even. This is what happens.
Yep, he got sucked in on the screen. Look at that! Boom! They crossed midfield on the screen play.
It sucks because they keep showing the Browns.
I mean, I think Jordan Davis obviously will be better with a starter next to him. So, I mean, I'll give him that. But he just talks so much crap, you know what I mean? It's like...
They're not game plan. No, absolutely not.
And they're going to start playing games with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're going to chip him and allow him
to penetrate.
and then
Zero
like
at
they
all.
just
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
yeah. That's why a lot of people don't know the game. That sit there and
want
say
to,
how
yeah.
great this person is.
You get
Just
the,
look,
you're
at,
lucky. You
just
get the
learn the
local
game
market. I
first.
get the
Yeah.
I got the Browns on NFL Network.
Oh, there's so many people that are that way.
And all
You know,
every
it's
camera
like
is just Browns.
They just want to hear themselves talk.
Or they don't do a lot of them just don't do the
Yeah.
homework to really
That's what I'm
understand
saying.
all the
You
intricacies
gotta-
of
you
it.
gotta get-
You know, in
gotta
some
get
people's
better.
mind, they think Jimmy
And he will
Garoppolo.
get better.
Jimmy Garoppolo's a great quarterback and stuff because he's, you know, been to a Super Bowl. Well, yeah, he's been to a Super Bowl, but look at the teams around him. You know, people will say, "Oh, we got to have Russell Wilson because he's a great quarterback." But yeah, his numbers are great now, but he hasn't had a team around him that can get back to the Super Bowl. When they won the Super Bowl, they were.
teams are
I mean, Davis
or
hasn't played
are
every snap
drafting
this
young
drive.
QBs in order to get rid of Jimmy G.
I don't know. I don't know how many.
They
snaps
don't do
he's
that
had. I've
for
seen him in at least
franchise,
3 snaps this
You
drive.
know, to guarantee the starters. I mean, he gets hot. You know,
Saying
he,
the
Boom.
Browns
he
network
does.
sucks. It does.
Nice play
Every
right there.
time there's-
1st and 10, stops the clock, gets out of bounds. 48 seconds, 2 timeouts.
10 to 49.
I don't know
Dobbs
if you're
back
ahead
to
of me.
pass.
'Cause I
Plenty
just
of
saw someone
time.
drop
Looks,
it.
throws wide open, caught at the sideline.
Yeah, I'm gonna hook up my cable box to this TV because I'm
easy.
usually a good 6 seconds behind
Blitz
everybody,
this guy,
but that's
man.
fine.
What are you streaming down in there?
Yeah, I'm streaming. I hooked up a TV above my computer monitor, and I'm streaming, but that's always a little
Mark
bit
Holmes, the
delayed.
reason I became a
I do have a
Cowboys fan.
small
Oh, God.
box I can hook up, and that'll
Gardner
speed
has
it up.
accuracy that you cannot deny.
I've been working on the outdoor set because I've got
I think
there's
that's
two
something that-
65-inch TVs that I have out there.
Hopefully he's a-
Yeah, I can't
One
wait
that's
to get
mounted
down
into the wall, and then I have another one that usually sits behind me, but it's on a rack that I can turn it so people are sitting at the benches there. I have the DirecTV box, and then I've got a regular cable box that's there, and I can also stream. But here's the thing they get you with DirecTV is you can only stream one NFL
They
game
double team him and triple team him.
at a time. So you can't stream to multiple. Yeah, I mean you can if you have multiple boxes, you can watch as many as you want.
I gotcha.
So I've got
Is that
one
like
box,
that?
Yeah,
but
I
then you can
gotcha.
only stream one game directly. That's basically so you don't share it with everybody in the
Like a
neighborhood. and
bar
so,
or something.
I'm in crypto.
Yeah.
Because I know a bar. I think they charge them. They used to
Brandon,
charge them like
Brandon Cunningham was a great quarterback.
$2,500
He
for
had a
the
great
year in order to
defensive
have it or
offensive
something.
right.
Take it over the hump.
Yeah, I could get another box, and then that way I have it. But then I look at it and say,
This
okay,
is the last year, Mark.
oh yeah,
It's going. It's going.
Thank
somewhere
God.
else.
Offensive-minded guy.
And as long as we're not doing
Andy
the
Reid, I
the
think
total
he's
zoom and
fantastic.
it's just you and
Mhm.
whoever,
But
if
they
you're a
had
few
their
seconds
chances. They
delayed,
had
it's
an
not the end of the
amazing
world.
Yeah.
If you're, you
Third
know,
and short. Here's Dobbs.
Well,
That's why you got
what
somebody
I've done is
jumping
I've
up.
actually hooked up. So
I don't know
I've
who
got HDMI 1 is DirecTV, HDMI 2 on the main TV is the Verizon, and then I have 2 TVs on each side of it. So that way, if you're sitting at the desk, you're looking at 3 TV screens with 3 different games on it.
that's awesome.
And if you're sitting back like around the fire pit, there's a TV that's up high. It's only a 32-inch, but then there's a 65. So you can still have those other games on there too. And
That's great.
if I end up having a lot of people come through, I've got another mobile rack. I might just go ahead and, as cheap as they are, buy another like 55 or 65-inch TV to have back in there. So it's literally a sports bar back there.
Yeah, it was cool. Like I said, I've seen it. I was there. It was all covered up, but I've seen you broadcast, and it's only going to be better.
Cleveland-
You got a good setup.
Cleveland's 1st and goal, 11 seconds, 2 timeouts. This was a textbook 2-minute drive that started out on their 5-yard line because the Eagles failed to convert.
With the Eagles.
Yeah, I think they took Jordan Davis out because it was winded.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
So
all
Jordan Davis
right.
is not in right now.
And, oh, damn. Dobbs is sacrificing his body, but got out of bounds. They got 4 seconds left. Time for one. Do you kick the field goal here, or are you going to go for the
No, I think
jugular?
you go for it. I think you go
He's
for
not
it.
going to get in.
Boom.
Denied.
Damn.
Was that
Like
Dean
I
on the
said,
stop?
yesterday. It's not about wins. It's about
No, yeah, pretend like it's the end of the game. You're trying to win it right now.
Yeah.
Was that Chicharra?
yeah. It's not about wins.
play,
It's like when you look at it's almost like an
Second and goal.
individual
They're
type
gonna go
game.
for
These
Mhm.
preseason games, it's who's gonna stand
4
out.
seconds
Yeah.
left.
Just
Second
like
and goal.
Mark,
They're
did
gonna
you?
go for this.
I didn't even notice
not?
Vasher last night. Did you? It's like
No,
too much
Vasher.
of that-
Mm-mm.
Barton's
Yeah,
23.
yeah, so
I
it's
don't
like
think I heard a
slow to get
call
over,
on the
man.
name, did they?
Yeah, Houston
well,
didn't get any play. What does that
Dean
tell
made
you?
a nice
He got
play,
very
yeah.
little play. He's on the team. Asher's not going to make this team. It's
Right. Yeah, they're playing people to see who's going to be the ones to stand out. You're right about that.
Right, right.
That's true.
And he made no plays. He did a Lance Lenore where he has an unbelievable practice now. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, Asher has not had unbelievable practices as of late. He's kind of
he's come back down to earth from that one catch. You know, and that's the thing that's kind of interesting is when you're actually watching a full practice and you're getting the headlines from, you know, the talking heads and stuff. You see totally two different narratives sometimes.
It's interesting because I was listening to you and then I would hear somebody else say, "Oh, it was horrible." I'm like, "Well, you're sitting there locked in on a position group, and you're, you know." I would tend to trust your opinion.
Oh wow, incomplete with 1 second left on the clock. Damn. They got that play off in 3 seconds. Damn.
It was a hometown clock.
Okay, so kick the field goal.
1 second left.
Well,
NFL is not real football. It's a game of dink and dunks and clunks. Okay.
Yeah, he's just been talking nonsense through the whole chat.
It is.
Okay.
Come on, kick
Something about he knows Vegas odds.
Come on, Captain Taki, you got the wrench.
It's preseason.
Gotcha.
You're 14-10, 1 second. Go for it. Come on, man.
All right, so
What's your team in the AFC?
Cleveland down by 1. All right. So takeaways from the first half of this: Gardner Minshew may be the better quarterback. It's pure quarterback of the Eagles than Jalen Hurts. Jordan Davis gets winded easy, and I don't think Jordan Davis made a single play. I don't think a single assist, and he played the whole half.
Right? I think Eagles are going to be able to run the ball, and you know they run that counter a lot where they pop it outside. So you know, stay in lane discipline. They don't scare me.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
I think Josh Joby is a player.
All right, but again, this is backups. This is not the starters. And like I say, don't get too excited or too depressed by what you see in preseason. I've seen the Detroit Lions come out 4-0 and proceed to lose every single game.
Yep.
Of course, with one hand.
All right.
Yeah, but at the same time, Mark, you know, if they would have came out and we're up 28-0 with backups, what? Yeah, you would have heard. See, I told you we're going to the Super Bowl. So, you know, it's good to have depth.
Yeah.
So, I'll just real quick. I'll be interested to see what happens because I was wrong with Tristan Hill as far as he has really stepped it up. So he might have. It changed their mind. So we'll have to talk about that later. Who next is on the chopping block if they're not going to trade Hill? He's playing that good. So who?
Carlos Watkins might be.
I know. In my mind, he's already gone.
Yeah, I think Carlos Watkins might be. He was penciled in to be the starter over there.
That's not happening.
Originally, when they first came out with the first depth charts, that's where he was. Then Osa kind of moved up on there. And now you're seeing with Tristan Hill, I don't want to trade him. I mean, not unless I can get something really good right now.
What are you going to get? Unless it's a swing tackle, which that would,
yeah.
I'm sorry, but I still think Tristan Hill, I think he probably is not going to sustain this, but I don't know. He was playing against backups, but he is playing well, so let's give him credit.
He's playing for that contract this year.
I don't think he would.
Yeah, so
the whole year.
He's more of a smaller, quicker guy. Whereas we're into now we've transitioned into the big, the big dudes up the middle. So if we can get something for him, like a half decent swing tackle, I would move him. But I'm just saying I was wrong.
Not a bad. But I mean, the fact that he's been on the roster for as long as he has, and then now he's just making a splash on his contract year. It just.
Yeah, I don't think
that
story
too often.
Yeah.
But you know what? First of all, let me say shout out to you, Brian. We're dressed alike, okay?
Oh, you noticed?
Yeah.
I went down. I said, all right, I think I got your text. I said, all right, let me go throw on a Jobu shirt.
Okay. You're right. There's a lot to be said about contract years. I remember Jason Hatcher, who was always like a 3-4 sack a year guy. His contract year, he gets 11. got the big contract, goes to Washington, and goes back to 3-4 sacks for 2 more years on his way out. So you are right about it being a contract year, that this is an audition to get paid from the Cowboys or somebody else. But what we've seen before, and maybe last year, was more of still coming back from the ACL. You know, the Cowboys do what they always did. Oh, well, he'll be ready for training camp, and it's, you know, middle of the season before he actually gets out there. And it does take you time to get over that. Maybe he's matured more from when he was a rookie and had to sign the workout agreement with Rod Marnelli. And maybe he's matured to the point and realizes, you know, this might be my last chance, too, to show something.
I mean, I hope he works out. You know, I'd like to keep him if he's going to play like that. And have that burst. We're just going to be able to roll people in, and we're not going to have much of a drop off. Yes, I'm for that.
I feel like people.
Yeah, I definitely am. No, I don't. But you know, so you know, at first I thought that B.A.M might be one of the guys that might not make it on the roster here, but B.A.M in the preseason games, he's actually showed up pretty well too. So it's like, I don't want to get rid of him either. You know, Dorrance Armstrong played really good. Golston had, I think, 2 tackles last night as well. It's kind of like, I don't know who's going to go on this thing.
To look at the numbers, because it's like, who's not. That's, I mean, somebody's going to be let go that's going to start somewhere.
Yeah.
You can't stash everybody.
I can see Golston doing that.
Yeah,
but you know, Golston, he didn't play bad last year in the time that we had him.
That's the thing is, we know that it isn't about playing bad. It's about playing not the best of all the people that are rest are playing. You know, it's not living up to the rest of the squad.
And they made him gain weight and basically change his position. Why? But I guess because the emergence of Parsons. And, I don't know. There's going to be a lot of questions over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And we're not going to be happy. I think it's going to be one of those, oh, geez, you know, so-and-so signed to him. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah, you know, but you've got guys like, I mean, you don't even think about it. It's like, oh, shit, we still have Dorrance Armstrong. And you got Dante Fowler. Fowler, he had the bad penalty last week and got benched this up, but Fowler's even made some moves. Jeffrey here says Ridgeway's going to get cut.
No.
I don't think Ridgeway's going to get cut. You know, he's very young and very raw. So that's one of those guys that it's going to take time. And the thing people don't seem to understand either, too, is if you look at statistics and think that a nose tackle is supposed to have sacks like a defensive end, you don't understand football.
Right.
That's okay. Their job is, and there's somewhere John Machado had a combo block play. I'm going to go back through and watch the game and do some highlights. But you see the center get off and end up jacking up a linebacker down the field. That's what the role is of a nose tackle. It's not about getting any glory. It's about clogging up the middle, tying up the guard in the center, and making sure you get a little bit of a push. You're not going to see, if you see a nose tackle with 3 or 4 tackles and a sack, that's an incredible game from a nose tackle. It's just one of those positions that you don't see much with it. So a lot of times people say, oh, he's going to get cut because, you know, he hasn't done anything. When you do your job, you're not going to see it in the numbers.
Yeah. I don't need him to get sacks. I need him to clog the middle and push the, you know, and get some penetration.
Right.
That's all we need.
No, my son, T-Money, my son is not sick. He is trying to make sure he doesn't get my sickness. Okay.
You're already past the window where you could spread it. So tell Michael Anthony Fitness he good.
Okay, well, they say 10 days.
Now, yeah, but you had it for a few days before you had symptoms.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm well aware of that rule with work.
Jordan Davis looks like ass. In fact, we already had Philly 500 questioning him on a clip. So we're going to put that up. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. That we'll see what happens. But I don't see Ridgeway getting cut. I don't see him getting cut. I would have said that maybe I saw Quentin Bohannon, but Bohannon has actually done pretty good at clogging the middle, too.
He was the other guy that I was worried about. Now, we'll see. Maybe they'll try and stash these guys with injuries, you know, and not have to get rid of. I mean, I think the first cut won't be that bad. There's not going to be many surprises. Like maybe 1 or 2 guys that you might want, like Israel Mukwamu last night. He had a really good game, and I've been hearing he's going to get cut. Okay, well, is he? I mean, He's a really good special teams, guy. So I think our secondary and our D line are be very interesting cuts. Be very interesting.
Yeah,
We'll have to see.
Yeah, and Marquez Bell had a really great game last night.
Yeah, and you can't keep them all.
You can't,
So
and that's the crazy thing about it.
So
Sorry, I'm like having fun in the chat.
Okay, hey, what's up, Mary? How you doing? Jordan Davis is a part timer. Yeah, so when you give up a high first, fourth, and 2/5, you need that guy to be an impact player.
now we're not saying that he can't turn into that, but if we're looking at our eyes, everybody in the chat who wants to jam Jordan Davis up Mark's backside, you can't tell me he's worth that now. I mean, he may grow into it, but he's going to be a 2-down player for the foreseeable future. And if he's in on 3rd down, good.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, I'll give you guys some final words here. I'm going to actually end this stream, but we're going to be back at 5:00 for our regular Zoom in call.
Well, thanks for reaching out, and the Eagles are who I thought they were. I mean, they're going to be a good team. They've added talent.
They've got an easy schedule.
They have an easy schedule, and I told you 2 months ago. I think after the first month of the season, they're going to be right there, if not ahead of us. But I want to hear from these same people, and I'll eat crow unless there's major injuries on either team, and it's relatively even if like we don't lose Dak but I'm ready as long as CD don't go down.
Right.
I'm not worried about the Eagles at all.
Yeah. And one other thing too here, and this has been, you haven't heard too many people talking about, but Tampa Bay, their offensive line is truly a mash unit.
Yeah, they're dropping like flies, man.
One of the guys that were vying for the starting role for replacing the guard that was already lost ended up being carted off last night. Wirtz got hurt this past week with an oblique muscle strain, so he might not be ready. You're talking about 4 of their starting offensive linemen from last year gone,
and
3 of which during training camp.
He does not want to be in Tampa, Mark. I heard the story last night.
Late.
I mean, that him and Gronk were all set to go to Oakland. This was a real deal story.
To Oakland? I thought it was Miami.
No, this was before he ended up going to Tampa, and they end up winning the Super Bowl. It was actually Dana White talking about it. He's saying that because he's got money, he's got a box, he's friends with Tom, and Gronk opened his mouth on some interview. Yeah, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, saying, "Oh yeah." They were all set to go to Oakland, and John Gruden, shot it all down. He ended up going to Tampa, and they ended up winning a Super Bowl. But he wanted out of Tampa, obviously, because then he wanted to go to Miami, and that was all. So there might be more here than what we think. I'm sure he'll be back.
Well, they just flashed across here that he's supposed to set to return tomorrow.
And that's fine, but he's at the stage where I think this is it for Tom, and I think he's ripe for the picking.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
That would be interesting to see that. I think we got a good chance against Tampa Bay. I mean, they're definitely going to start deceiving Hurton. And they don't have the weapons that they've had with Tom Brady. Tom Brady is always dangerous, but, he's been sitting out the last 10 days.
And it just seems like they're starting out the season banged up. It's not far away now. If you have any kind of soft tissue issue, any kind of soft tissue injury, you may not play in week 1. I mean,
yeah.
We're getting close, Mark.
18 days. 18 days, 5 hours and 35 minutes from the kickoff, season opener.
Yeah.
So my thing is, I'm just concerned about the depth on the offensive line. Like you got one person there, so on the starters that you're kind of questioning.
Yeah.
But it's the backups, man. I don't feel good about it because eventually, of course, one of them goes down. He who shall not be named. And eventually you have to replace him. What do you do there? That's the concern, is what happens eventually in that spot. You can almost say it across the whole line. You don't really feel comfortable about anybody backing up anybody, And so that's my concern, because what happens when somebody goes down, the offensive line can't block, or those backups are getting penalties. All of a sudden, Dak is not getting it down the field. He's not getting first downs, and Zeke's not running, and well, it all rotates around that offensive line. Period.
Yeah.
So I feel good about the starters as the age keeps increasing, but I mean, it's the backup. That's what.
Yeah, I agree, Phil. That's the one thing that if we suffer injury to there, everything crumbles from there. Now our defense is still going to be, but if they're on the field way too long, in the NFL, you are going to be in serious trouble. But I'm not going to go down that route. But I agree with you. That's my fear.
That's the real concern when it comes to it, because everything else you can get by with guys that aren't stars. You can get some receivers, as long as you have a quarterback that can get them the ball. Those guys can come up with plays. Obviously, they have to get open. They're going against corners. I'm not saying that everybody can do it.
Yeah.
But you definitely feel better about him going out there and trying to catch a pass compared to stopping a 300-pound dude that's been learning since he was, in middle school, how to get past a dude to get to a quarterback. I mean, it's just, to me, they're not the same when it comes to the weight, So that's definitely my concern. You don't see Josh Ball. Our whole thing was how Josh Ball is going to be. Oh my God,
not good.
Look good right now.
He played a little bit better yesterday in some spots.
Yeah.
But
reach. He reminds me of Connor Williams a little bit with the reaching. And then getting out of just falls forward. And you're just like, oh, man.
That's just either he has slow feet or he's lazy, because he's a lot bigger than Connor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're starting the third quarter, Mark. We don't want to hold you, bud.
Yeah, we can. It's football Sunday. I got the desk taken care of. I think I got the drain line taken care of on my AC, so I'm ahead of the game here. Thank God. The next thing I got to do, I think I'm going to wait till tomorrow, is I've got one of the front load washing machines, and the bellows, the rubber gasket on there, is leaking on it. So I've got to, I put it up in a closet upstairs, so I got to take the dryer off of it and get that sucker out. And it's like, you know what? I'm going to save that for tomorrow.
Yeah, don't hurt your back knowing that those drums can be heavy.
Actually, well, you don't have to take the drum off. You just take off the cover and then some screws to screw it back on. And that's the easy part. The hard part was the damn desk I built out of maple, man. I carried it upstairs for my daughter. That shit was heavy as hell. It's funny because I said, Mike wasn't here. My other daughter's birthday was today, so he went to lunch with her. I couldn't, of course, because I've got this cold and I'm not trying to spread it. But this base piece is heavy. So I was like, honey, can you help me take this up the steps? She's like, sure. By the time we got up to the top of the steps, she's like, oh my God, that was so heavy.
Yeah.
She's like, how do you do this stuff? I was like, this shit ain't easy, baby. It's physical work,
Hey, Mark, did you see that Brian put that Dak plaque in the back behind him?
Yeah, it looks good there, man.
It looks really good.
It looks better now that it's daytime.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that I actually have not been doing much in the workshop since before.
Listen, man, you've had a bad cold for.
Well, and then we had training camp and stuff, but I got to start getting back in there. And this week will be my week to really get back on.
List?
I got a few things I need to do. Yeah. I haven't really been pushing it, and it's usually if I go out and do a video or two out there, it's like all of a sudden people start ordering left and right. But the Browns are having a nice drive here to start the second half.
Who's the quarterback? I didn't see who.
Dobbs is still.
Dobbs still.
I'm gonna need you to do a couple of Eagles things for Christmas this year. I got a couple of people that I got this one kid.
You mean the poo emoji?
She's a friend of mine. She lives around the corner. Her kid loves Mark Holmes. He's a diehard Eagles fan, but he's like young kid, 6th grade, 5th
That's
grade,
cool.
I think. Loves some Mark Holmes. I said, well,
it's crazy how many Eagle fans. I literally, when I set up a live stream, I've got comments from Eagles hours before the live stream goes off.
I think because you actually take time to, I don't know, you
banter back and forth.
Yeah, I think you actually need to talk to the people. As long as they're respectful, you give them a time of day, and it makes them feel like, that they're a part of it. You don't have to be a Dallas fan to be in here or anywhere.
It makes me smile. It makes me laugh.
I like trash talk, but I don't like
Yeah,
ridiculous
there's ones that are
nonsense just to hear yourself talk.
Yeah, it crosses the line at some point.
Because I would never do that. You know, I'm not that way. It's listen, if my team stinks and you're better, I'll hate it, but I'll tell you, I'm not gonna come up with reasons why your team stinks.
3rd down and 6. Oh, there's a flag. What's the flag? Is it holding? It's got to be holding.
This is where these young players, who's going to make a team?
Holding.
Because it's these situations. That's what who's going to make a play. You know, it's all backups.
James Snyder, how you doing, man? We're just kind of watching this first series here, and we're going to get out of here. We'll be actually doing a live stream at 5, our usual Sunday afternoon thing. We're actually up to 5 leagues on Jobu's.
Yeah, I got to sign in and do all that.
I think we're going to have our first draft on Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, and get that thing started. So Stuart's drum is over here and all that. We want to make sure we don't piss him off. Oh, damn, they went for it on 4th and 6 and got it. Well, damn, we got to finish watching this drive then, see if they can take the lead.
They're about to go for it on 4th for me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's
okay, now you know how I felt last night.
This is not a Dallas game, so I could care less.
Dude it was like, every time. It's like, it's like, okay.
I would have muted him. Sorry.
I kept muting him, but he would immediately unmute it.
Oh, I gotcha. Well, he said he was going to mute, and
then he would unmute it and then go back. It was like, dude, it's like, are you a closet Eagle fan trying to ruin it for me?
It was just the drinking. That's what
and it wasn't even. I could care less. I talk. I mean, at that point,
there's Amari Cooper on the sideline there.
People in there, you got to be respectful. Everybody needs to get their say if they want.
Yeah.
If I see something I want to say, just because I think it needs to be said, then I'll want to talk. But other than that, I don't care. Look at this. Jeez. Yeah, I'm a little behind you, but they're running the ball.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is at Amadi. This is the other guy that they traded J.J. Arcega-Whiteside for. So, or I'm a little bit behind you. Number 32 for the Eagles. He was talking up a big thing about how great he was.
Thomas Garrett said he wouldn't shut up for nothing. Come on, Thomas, man. Be nice now. Be nice.
Thomas had his rally cap. That's the only reason why we won, and we were so amazing.
Oh, man.
And Thomas couldn't get a word in edgewise.
But it was Terry Crews for a little bit. Like, damn, we're sitting with royalty.
Yeah, he did. Definitely looked like him.
He's jacked. Nah, I
like
knew who it
evil
was.
Rubber Ducky. Evil Rubber Ducky. He's like, dude smoked the blunt and he became.
Oh, who's that?
Cowboys Sports Report by Charles in Charge.
Who's 73 for the Eagles? Anybody know?
What's that?
Who's 73 for the Eagles?
Do you think Turpin can make a huge difference in return game and maybe on offense?
Amari looks happy on the sidelines there.
Sweep guy, as your sweep guy that we had to kind of turn away from in 12 personnel. I like it.
Yeah, I love him on the special teams, and just let him, do a 9 route. Man, the guy's got some serious speed. Let him do a 9 route. I mean, who are you gonna cover? Go 1-on-1 with somebody. He's already he's already showed you that he can go up and get the ball with bigger dudes.
Well, so, you saw him on the reverse there too last night.
Yeah, I mean, he was running away from people, and then when they would catch up, he would just go fast enough to get by you. And
I noticed that with the punter, because I was like, I gave punter that credit. I was like, man, that guy's keeping up with him. But then when you rewatched it, you could see that he wasn't running at full speed. He was even looking back.
It's a way to antagonize somebody without antagonizing.
Yeah.
It's like, you can smell me, but you ain't touching me.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. The Browns are really running this ball on the Eagles.
I think they took Jordan Davis out because they didn't want to make him look any worse. I think that was just a quarter run.
That's a nice run by 40.
Yeah, he's tired.
He's tired.
Or both. Okay.
What's Cleveland known for, Mark, for food? Maybe he's eating on the sideline or something.
Oh, man. Shit, I don't know what good food in Cleveland is.
Hey, listen, I control too.
Jordan Davis.
Yeah, who looks like ass.
Cowboy Sports Report by Charles and Charles wanted to thank you for reading the question.
Okay.
You got it, my man.
I like Charles and Charles.
Yeah.
Watch that.
Yeah, check out his channel.
At least Smith opened up Holmes.
Oh, damn.
Oh, no, they did it. No, they did it.
See,
They opened up the whole.
Polish boy is one of the things they're known for.
I think that's actually a good sandwich.
It looks like a sausage sandwich with coleslaw on it. Okay. They're known for corned beef sandwiches, fried perch.
Look at it's like a corned beef sandwiches. Man, that's. Oof.
Listen, I like me some like Cubans.
But Brian, that's what we're putting on the menu. We're going to try and make a 3-foot Cuban sub. It's going to be hard to. I'm hoping that it'll fit corner to corner, and to grill that sucker down.
We'll get it. Yeah, that'll be nice.
Oh man, that's
I
going
like a Reuben too, but yeah, I was going to say Cuban.
A Cuban for Tampa Bay. Yeah, we'll have that with the pork on there, the ham, the Swiss cheese, the pickles, and the melted Swiss. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I could go for one of them motherfuckers right now.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking about.
Like, damn, you're making me hungry now, you dumb motherfucker.
So.
Yeah. In fact,
we'll have to see how many people, like when it gets closer, that you're going to have. If I can bring something,
definitely,
I'll smoke
definitely,
something or whatever. I know we have David Wiley there.
Go get a Cuban sandwich.
I tell you what, David Wiley has these pork kebabs that we did at the draft with the chimichurri sauce. Oh my God, those things were good. Yeah. We cooked them over the fire pit out there that was just wood. Oh, it was like 11 o'clock at night, and man, that stuff was good. That was the thing that I loved more than anything else was when we've gone with the RV. It wasn't so much, when we went down because we worked so long with at Stewart's house, but when we went to the draft, going back to the campsite had cabins, and we had like 6. It slept 6, had a little kitchen in it, a full bathroom and stuff. But going outside, having the fire, some wood burning, having a few drinks, with the oh my God, that's when you're really living, and that's why I truly love having an RV, man.
Yeah, I've been looking at them ever since I got back. I'm like, just doing.
The one we had was not a great one.
No, but I'm talking about size-wise. Comboy can't go any bigger than what we had.
Yeah. That right. That third. I mean, size-wise was good, but I mean, as far as it just the whole drive area sucked. There was
a damn table to our right.
Yeah.
That you had to look. I'm looking at. I mean, yeah. I hope. All I'm saying, I hope you get that RV. That would be nice.
Yeah,
if
that
not,
would be cool.
And in a few years, I'll get one. But that's down the line. I can't afford one now. But
yeah.
I was looking at them. You can get some decent ones that are a few years old, but they're still pricey.
Well, that's where my man Joseph Heather was telling me the place to buy them is in Arizona because so many people retire. They're older people and stuff. The weather is perfect for preserving. We'll see. If that one doesn't work out, we'll be looking for some other ones because you look at the price deals. Ones that you're seeing like in Florida that are like $80,000. You see them in Arizona, the same model with the same stuff for like half the price.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah. So regardless, you're better off buying something from Arizona. All right, guys. Well, I guess I'll see you guys maybe in 2 hours or so.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, go take a breather. Go get the Cubans fired up.
Oh my God, I'm really thinking about a damn Cuban sub right now.
Just hold out, man. Hold out.
That's what's gonna be on mine.
Oh shit! All right, well, good people. I appreciate everybody who came into the live stream here. What we found out is Jordan Davis is not the guy to fear, at least not yet, the Philly 500. He's already in midseason form, ready to cuss out the Eagles at the drop of a hat. The Cowboys did some good things last night, and I still have my voice. And, of course, I got 2 of the best right here. Definitely check out my man, Primetime Phil. Him and Brian did a great live stream last night. They're feeling their way through it. Definitely sub up to Primetime Phil. And we will see you with our regular Zoom in call. Oh, wait, hold on. Philly is. I turned the volume up. Looks like he's cussing somebody out here.
Where's Kennedy Brooks?
Oh.
Where is Carson Strong?
Hold on.
Right now, where is?
Hold on. Let's back this up.
That's the goal for today. We want at least 800 likes. We get 800 likes.
What? He was over there cussing somebody out.
Happily, I could happily go to Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts. Okay.
Come on, you're looking good, Philly. You don't.
Hold on. No, he was sitting there getting crazy about
People
where.
are definitely overreacting.
I backed him up a little bit. I got to see what. I love it when Philly gets mad.
Yeah, people are overreacting.
The Browns started their third stringers, so you just can't claim they have their backups in.
You know.
Yeah.
We all overreact.
Okay, come on, Philly. Go ahead and lose it.
He's trying to make a point, but
players are like
they
flowers.
started their
Good
third
soil in
string,
their roots
but
and
yet
still grow
their
everything
backups are in right now.
Yeah.
I love
Their
it.
fourth stringers. He's trying to make an excuse.
Listen, he's welcome
I
here.
feel like
Obviously,
you've been
Mark.
bit by a
You know,
pig.
he seems
No, I
like a
didn't
good
get bit
dude,
by a
but
pig.
if I'm a Dallas fan, I think I'm gonna be watching the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And if
You know what's
I
great?
can see being
Right
on
this
here
right now,
with fellow
you can't
Dallas
say
fans. I'm not going to be
anything
on an Eagle
that's
chat. That's
Yes.
for
It
sure.
is
So,
totally
but
impossible
thank
to
you.
defend.
Yeah, definitely.
Keep
give
trying
it
to
You're
credit.
ill-informed, but thank you,
welcome
sir.
But you can't offend me.
You can't offend you.
Just let you know, so you
I
don't
like
waste your
Mike
time.
in the
He's
background.
got stones, man. I will say he's got stones. I want to party with Philadelphia, but come on.
He's all right, man. He's all right.
Is that chin strap?
Chin strap.
Here's Huntley getting the ball. Where's Kennedy Brooks? Why isn't he playing right now? Where is Brooks? And chin strap is there.
I get it though. I get
Why
it, man.
is
Like
Chin-
I don't mind that because
Where is
where's
Strong?
the backups?
Why-
You know they need to step up too, man. I get it.
Listen, I wasn't happy
where's
last week,
Kennedy
but I
Brooks?
didn't lose sleep
Where is
over it
Carson
either.
Strong?
No.
I love how animated he gets.
He's passionate.
No,
right?
he is.
Here's a
He's the
handoff,
best
Huntley.
when it comes to
Huntley
that.
makes
He
a nice
lets his
move up to
emotions
the 40.
go.
Oh,
It's,
boy.
it's not made up. You can't do that on cue.
Okay, one final question here. Okay, so right now Cleveland is up 20-14 when the Eagles had a chance to go up 17-10, and they went for it on fourth and didn't make it. Will this slow them down a little bit, or will they still be talking as much trash?
No, they'll talk. They'll keep talking.
Locally,
It's killing him. You can't get
they
oh,
will
yeah,
slow
you
him
can't
down.
get to me.
They'll probably kill. You know what? I tell you what. After this performance, they might start killing Jordan Davis in the press.
Just knowing them, it ultimately won't.
Well, that's the thing
Once the
about
season
it.
starts.
It's
You
their
gotta
own
keep
expectation that they
torture
should be
part. I
disappointed
don't
with.
need to
It's
see
like
any more
there's
Huntley.
not. You gotta
I
let
don't
Jordan
need to
Davis
see
develop. You
Sinnett.
don't know
I
what
need
he's
to
gonna
see
be.
Carson
You
Strong
got Fletcher
and
Cox can
Kennedy
teach him
Brooks. I
stuff,
need to
but
see
don't
a ton
just
of Kennedy
appoint him.
Brooks.
Yeah.
That king.
Sinnett
you can't
is-
just do that.
That's
His
what they
chin
do.
strap
This is
is
it.
so big.
Yeah, this is the
His
land
bottom
of how
lip is
fast can you
underneath.
get it, and you want to be
Yeah, put
millionaire
Strong in,
overnight.
man.
You're the best overnight.
hell?
Mhm.
You know, this is a team game,
How-
very humbling game. You know,
Very
It is,
humbling.
It can be, yes. You
Yeah.
think somebody's
I
like,
am too.
look at,
I'm getting,
and that's a
sick
perfect
of looking
example,
at
like
that.
with
Here's
Jalen
another handoff
Tolbert
to Huntley.
and Houston.
He's
I
gonna
mean,
lose about
Jalen
3
Tolbert
yards,
kind of
4
just looks
yards.
like he's probably gonna kind of go the whole year with
I don't
that
know
back
where
fourth
Strong
thing.
is.
It's just
Where
like, oh,
is
he'll make a
Strong?
play, and then
Why
he
is he
won't
not
make a
out
play.
Yeah.
that's what
Why
young
is
players
Huntley
do.
there?
That's
Where
why I
is
was
Kennedy
saying
Brooks?
last night with Micah Parsons. We found a gem in Micah Parsons.
Oh, we lucked out.
Injuries that they won't-
Luck.
They didn't
Yes,
want him.
exactly.
I'm sorry.
Quarterback.
If one of those defensive backs were on the board, they weren't taking Parsons. They
No.
weren't.
No, they
Yeah.
weren't, and I would have been okay with that as well. So I'm not gonna fault them for it because
Yeah, I'm not
I
gonna
didn't
have
see that
revisionist
either.
history. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm glad they went with the way they did because I think a more of an impact could be a guy like Parsons. So I
Mhm.
did.
That
That exact move got, they got Eagles gave, as much as you don't want to give credit to the Cowboys, that's the reason why you have Smith on your team.
Mhm.
Otherwise, he'd be a giant right now. So
Yeah.
I mean, you can talk all you want, but at the same time, it's just like there's always that, hey, we just screwed over the Giants together kind of thing. So it's nice when you can come together to screw over the other team.
Yeah. All right, good people. We are out of here. I appreciate everybody. And we're going to be having fun. The season is literally around the corner. You ain't got to go home, but you definitely want to come back in 2 hours. Peace.
All right, peace out.
All right, man. I'll see you guys if you come through on the other live stream here.
Like, I got a Cuban sandwich.